What is going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. So we got a ton of things to discuss, especially considering today is the day that we are able to get those rewards by the devs, which I'll be talking about as well later in this video, or actually right at the start of this video, because this is some really interesting and exciting stuff as well. Now, on top of that, don't forget as well, we got tomorrow, which is the day of the devs Q&A with Scott Amos, which hopefully should be very special in the sense of we got Paul Tassi, who done the Forbes article, literally dropping all the most relevant questions you could possibly think of, and then they're going to be responding to the community in general. But fingers crossed they do take on Paul Tassi's ones, because that was some really interesting stuff. So tomorrow will indeed be a day of some exciting info as well. But anyway, let's try and crush 6 likes and click that big red subscribe button below if you have not already, because that is a very cool thing to do. And on top of that, I forgot to mention, we're going to be showing a very rare 4 suit that somebody does have that I can't get and no one else I know can actually get. Like, I have no idea how this has appeared in this dude's game, but nonetheless, we got so much to talk about. So let's dive into it. So first of all, you are now able to redeem your in-game credits that the devs are rewarding us, which of course is the whole thank you package for essentially just sticking around with this game. Now, you'll be able to see on screen what they tweeted, and on top of that, what they didn't say in the tweet, but what is actually a thing, is that the marketplace is 50% off, which of course is a nice chunk of money taken off basically everything in the marketplace, because just to add here, I myself included definitely agree that majority of the things when it comes down to outfits in this game for the marketplace were just ridiculously overpriced, right? Because in terms of like how much the credits cost and so forth, so I've seen a lot of people kind of speculating and going around with the theory that maybe they've literally sliced the market in half to see how much more sales they will get, which I guess from a business perspective is actually a smart route to go. But again, we'll see what happens, but I think maybe 50% off should be the actual prices for cosmetics in this game. But nonetheless, what the devs tweeted, or should I say what the official Avengers Twitter account tweeted, is the following: now's the time to reassemble in Marvel's Avengers. Pick up a free digital package just by logging in before November the 5th. So you got 1,500 credits, you got 7,000 units and 250 upgrade modules. And lastly, of course, we know when it comes down to the DNA keys and so forth, that is involved in that as well, which is some very interesting stuff. So we got 20 DNA keys as well, which is great. Now, here's the thing, okay? For this, not only can you get your legendary outfit, okay, this is great, like they say, you can get a legendary outfit or easily upgrade your gear in general in the game. Now, personally, I am going to save them for the DLC, as I'm pretty happy with all my suits so far, because don't forget the challenge cards, if you actually do the challenge cards correctly, they're actually super rewarding. When it comes down to saving yourself like 20 bucks, right, for a legendary suit, you could genuinely just knock out the challenge card. Now, interestingly enough as well, apparently that this marketplace will be updating daily, I think, as well, which is another bit of really juicy information, because I guess one thing we all talk about is that we only get one update, right, of course, in the week, and it always kind of feels like reskins, or you know what I mean, reclones, whatever you want to call all of that, right, when it comes down to the colors of the suits and so forth. So here's to hoping that we do get some refreshing stuff, considering now everyone's got 7,000 units as well. You got to spend it or just stack it up, right? You got to do one of the two. Now, nonetheless, going onto a different topic regarding suits is regarding Thor. So there is an exclusive Thor outfit that people are just confused about. So this image that you see in the background was tweeted by a dude who goes by the name JShockBlast on Twitter. And of course, it's not something we can find, which is strange. I mean, there's probably a handful of people who have this game that actually have this suit. Now, I don't know if it's appeared on somebody's challenge card. The dude who tweeted this actually said he doesn't even remember how he got this suit. What's crazy, because we've seen it in the past as well, it could just be a glitch in the game as well, where it randomly has changed the color of the suit. And I know that sounds crazy, but my friend, we have seen very crazy stuff happen in this game, so this would be no surprise at all, right? It would be absolutely no surprise, and it would be cool at the same time. We saw something similar with Captain America when there was another suit that was all white and it had like metal effects to it as well, but it was just a glitch. It was literally just a glitch that randomly formed this random suit that looked really cool, and people assumed they can get it. So maybe it is actually just a situation like that. But on the subject of Thor, there is something going around regarding Thor being nerfed. Now, before you freak out, this of course is a terrible idea. This is a really bad idea. Like, out of all the ideas any developer could possibly have working on this game, this would be at the #1 spot. Nerfing Thor is an absolute no-go. Now, this was posted in the mythical lands of Reddit, and it says, and I quote, "Just so they know, nerfing Thor is the wrong way to go. He is a god, fix the others." Now, this comes basically about, because I know you're probably going to say, well, what is this about? Who said the devs are actually nerfing them, right? Well, not nerfing them, nerfing Thor specifically. So, in a nutshell, the dude who posted this, or somebody else, actually responded to a comment saying, people the other day were discussing about how Thor has higher stats than everyone else in basically most regards, right? And is the most tinker-able hero. And they said that because of that, he may be best to play in the game as of now. And then to cover the difference in power, some suggested needing theirs, of course, while everyone else just disagrees with the fact of this. So, although it's not confirmed, people are complaining and kind of, you know, driving Thor to be nerfed, which is crazy. Like, that is actually mental. Do not nerf Thor. That is all I can say on that. That is just a big no-go, and it would really irritate people. For me right now, you guys know me, since before this game came out, I was like, I'm gonna be maining, of course, Iron Man, which I did for like the first week. Then I decided, no, Captain America is great. So the second week I mained Captain America, and I had him mained for probably a good couple of weeks, and then I went on to Thor, and I've literally been stuck with Thor since that last transition. Thor, for me right now, is my main character. I absolutely love the way this dude plays. Honestly, they've got this character down to a T, for me personally anyway. But that's all the information we have, so leave your thoughts on this stuff. Are you happy with the thank you package? Are you not? Leave all your thoughts on this in the comments below. And if you missed the video earlier today, something completely different, but we're talking about Miles Morales again. We're talking about Venom being in that game. So it truly is, you know, a great year for Marvel games in terms of stories and so forth. Even though we've had our complaints for Marvel's Avengers, in comparison, like Marvel's Avengers and Marvel's Spider-Man, two complete different games, but two complete different Marvel games that are on current gen consoles and will be on next gen console, and that's something you don't really get to hear or say, you know, every day. So I think we should just take advantage of both. There's so much exciting stuff happening for these games, so we'll have to see what happens tomorrow as well with the Q&A. But guys, leave all your thoughts on this in the comments below. I'll see you in the next one. Till then, have yourselves a ridiculously amazing day, and until the next one, adios amigos.